Hello everyone! Hello, welcome back to your friendly neighborhood noob. Of course, today we are going to cover another series, and this series is the Outer Worlds. Now, I have actually played this game before. I loved playing it, but I only ever got halfway because I kept restarting it and trying new things. So this time, I am forcing myself to go from start to finish. And I want to know how this ends. I'm really excited to figure it out and, go along the way. So this series will last as long as it needs to last, and we're going to have a lot of fun, but we're going to push right through, and I'm going to say don't forget to like, subscribe, share with all your friends, and comment down below any video you'd like to see me do a series on rather than an 8-hour challenge. Be much appreciated, and hopefully you'll enjoy this as much as I will. Anyway guys, let's get right into it. Don't forget to eat spaghetti, and let's go! Poor Phineas. He's been arrested for doing the wrong thing. Although, I don't really feel like he did the wrong thing because there are still scientists out there doing that stuff for the board. But whatever. I mean, that's what they're classifying it as. They said he was a vandal and a miscreant and...
I believe I hear Felix and
I don't know.
discussing the latest Aether waves. Captain,
yes?
It appears we may soon be embarking for a maximum security prison planet.
Very true.
I believe the crew would like to speak with you to, as you humans put it, air some concerns.
Oh, wonderful. This is great. Oh god, everyone's here.
Those board goons kidnapped Mr. Phineas and hauled him away to Tartarus. How are we gonna get him out?
And here we are.
Entertaining.
The notion of busting him out. That's insane. And likely a hell of a lot of fun.
So she's on board. Okay, good to know.
Scientist, you will need to infiltrate the labyrinth. But that course of action is likely to be quite dangerous, Captain.
Understandable. We can't abandon Phineas. We have to free him. He's the only hope at saving the colony.
I am programmed to warn you whenever you exhibit inclinations toward
risky behavior. I do that all the time.
Will not be easy.
Understandable.
Getting in is the simple part. It's
Okay.
getting out again that's the trouble.
Okay.
Trust me.
Okay.
Let's just do it. Kick down some doors, grab Doc Wells, and cut a path out. We don't need a plan. We got guns.
We kind of do need a
If
plan.
you really mean to do this, you should see to your final affairs and close out any unfinished business. Once you sneak into Tartarus, you may be there a while.
We're doing it. Everyone strap in.
If we don't make it, at least it'll be a great story.
Exactly, Doctor.
My trusty tossball stick. Got my ass-kicking boots.
Aww.
I'm ready, boss.
Thanks,
Outstanding.
guys.
You can count on us, Captain.
You're all standing behind me and it feels
The
nice.
real crew. That means we got each other's backs. Right.
I mean, my back is,
Never thought I'd volunteer
doesn't
to
need...
break into a prison.
It's fine, it's fine.
Seems like your tendency towards risky behavior is rubbing off on me, Captain.
Yay!
Waiting on your command, Captain.
Yay! I'm a bad influence. Well, I guess I should go down and start this. I mean, this is the last chapter of the main story. And I'm nervous, because I actually haven't played this far. I have not played past the City of Stars. Or the Court of Stars. So this is new to me, and I'm nervous. I might even play the DLC, the Gorgon one. Who knows? Who knows? But let's go Tartarus. What is it? Yeah, it's Tartarus. Jesus Christ. Isn't that the name of a hell dimension? You're about to assault on the labyrinth on Tartarus and determine the fate of the Halcyon. Saves made after this point can only finish the main story on Tartarus. Side quests and download DLC content such as Pearl of Gorgon and the murder on Adrenos will be unavailable for any saves made beyond this point. If there's anything you want to do before you enter the prison, do it now. Okay, well, I'm going to save. So we can go back to the save game once we've finished. Because we can't do any of the other stuff otherwise.
Please be advised that the punishment for trespassing is execution.
Understandable.
Please be advised that electrical storms on the surface of Tartarus make
Okay.
departure impossible at this time.
Yeah, it's doing all the failed quests now. You failed all these quests. I have not, don't lie to me. I have not failed one singular quest.
Oh, speak
Yes?
of the devil. Captain, I
Yeah.
am receiving a transmission from the prison's docking authority now.
Oh, God.
Attention, unauthorized spacecraft.
This is
Hi.
a maximum security installation.
Oh, I know.
Your presence here is an explicit violation of UDL corporate policy.
I guessed as much.
You are hereby confined to your docking platform. A ticket detailing your crimes has been filed and notarized, at which point your vessel will be seized and you will be executed.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Sorry, Dad. Sorry, dude. I'm not gonna do that. What should I do? Well, of all places to get arrested.
UDL does appreciate the courtesy you've done us by delivering yourself here. As a show of our deepest gratitude, we will make your execution quite swift.
Oh, that's nice of you. Intimidate. You hullhead. Don't you know who I am? Transmit your biometric ID so you know I know who to fire.
Huh? Oh, yes, sir. Right away, sir. I just couldn't see you clearly before. Screen's on the fritz. Damn thing. But for the record, now that I hear you, I totally recognize you.
Yep.
Totally. You're, you, of course. Obviously.
What the fuck?
Anyway.
He has no idea who I am.
Authority signing up. Hang on. Another ship just pulled into your dock. Wait, is that from the groundbreaker? What the? Pay no mind to that. Just have a pleasant day.
I will try.
Terminated. Biometric ID received. Transferring data to external cartridge.
Okay.
How can I be of assistance?
No, it's all good. It's all
I
good.
require a functioning captain to run the ship.
Oh. I require functioning captain. I will try to function.
Watch your back.
I'm gonna take my normal two, Ellie and Felix. I forgot his name for a second. I feel so bad. He's my boy. So, are we in trouble here? Oh, geez. Straight away? Oh, there's a... Ow. I mean, I could have climbed down a ladder. But for some reason, I decided against it because I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I want to cause as little damage as possible. So in order to do that, probably sneaking is the best thing to do. We're still going to have to fight, but hopefully not too much. That's my hope for this. Oh, hi, buddy. Bye, buddy. Sprats, I just guess I follow you. Bye, Sprat. This place is a maze. Dead end. Is there any point picking up all this stuff? I mean, I won't be able to use it.
Right, one. Now it's our turn.
Oh.
The board will never own Groundbreaker.
Oh.
While I breathe.
June Tennyson. June. June is here. Bam, bam, bam. Yeah. It's June Tennyson. She's here to help. Bam, bam. Yeah, June. You will never stop us. Where's June? Oh no. Wait, who's attacking us right now? Oh, that person over there. Okay, give me a sec. Bam! 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 Hi, everyone. Oh no. I tried to help. I really did. Keep attacking, guys. Keep attacking. Oh, sorry, guys. I thought that was one of them. The costume really works, just in the wrong way. So June's not here. She just sent some people in to help, which is nice of her. Bye. That is true. We've kind of already gone in a guns a-blazing, so let's just do what we have to do, right? I never planned on being in a prison.
Ever broken out of the labyrinth? Didn't say nothing about breaking in though.
Oh god. I saw that blink for a second. There's a heap of people down there. I think we're fucked. Sorry, I think we're screwed. Screwed. I said screwed. I definitely said screwed. No other language. Holy Jesus. Welp, let's just go straight, shall we? Oh, hi.
Information not found.
Yeah.
Identify yourself.
An emergency transfer. Paperwork is still processing.
Transfer request not found. State your employer.
UDL.
Registered. A fine of 10,000 bits will be assessed in your corporation's ledger for failure to follow transfer
Yes, of
procedures.
course.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Yes, yes. Not that I'd actually pay that, but cool. Oh, wait, I can do this. 100 hack? There we go, I'm a master hacker now. Didn't want to be, but I am. Yeah. Let's bypass this access code. Oh, what's this? Pick up a plasma launcher. There's a lot of scary stuff in here. Scary stuff, scary stuff, scary stuff. Ah. So this isn't where we're supposed to go. Well, then where are we supposed to go, boys? Oh! 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 Almost got crushed. Almost got crushed. That would not have been a pleasant death. Okay, so we had to run straight towards the door. Yeah! This is fine. Everything's fine. This is also concerning because this is like, you know the area before a boss? And they just have like a little station where you can pick things up, sell things. This is that station. This is that station. Oh. Yeah, hi! Hi again. Yeah. Oh, I can't use the same lie. Intimidate. You've been experiencing errors. You should take a mechanical engineer.
Error. This unit is not experiencing errors.
You said error twice.
Error. This unit is functioning correctly. There is no need for the intervention of mechanical engineers. Thank you for your cooperation.
So, instead he just got so focused on what I said that he didn't deal with... Okay. Okay. Ah! Whew. Oh, I did not expect that to happen. Oh dear. That was surprising. Oh, are these all prisons? Oh, these are all prisons, aren't they? And I have to get over to there.
Let's go, troops. Stellar Bay is counting on us.
Zora Blackwood. Oh, Zora's here too. Everyone that I've helped is helping me. Oh, that feels so nice. Phineas? Oh!
Well, look who it is.
Oh, shit.
I'll be damned.
Uh-oh.
I was prepping the studio for our announcement, and here you are as a bonus.
Shit.
I see you've brought the kid along. Babysitters may be expensive, but they're worth it, you know.
Oh my god.
Yeah, keep talking, pal. I'll just keep thinking of a place to bury
Hi,
my thought.
Chairman Rockwell. I didn't expect you to be here.
The wayward doctor.
Oh god.
Are you about done with your escapades? We have faces that need lifting, after all.
These days, I'm more interested in breaking them. Wouldn't mind taking a swing at yours.
Oh god,
When you go
okay.
off and get yourself shot, try to avoid taking one to the face. I'll want it recognizable to show to my citizens.
Chairman Rockwell, I presume?
My word! You've correctly identified the most recognizable man in the colony. Remarkable.
He's such a
Makes me
dick.
wonder what
I'm gonna
Phineas
take a
saw.
pleasure in killing him.
Then again, he's an insane person. Thankfully, he's our insane person now. A proper company man.
He'd rather
Yes,
die.
He is an extraordinarily obstinate fellow, isn't he? Fine, he isn't working for us per se. Semantic.
He doesn't want to work with
But
you at
that's
all.
between us.
No, it's
As
not.
far as my adoring citizens will know, we've turned a dangerous crackpot into a working class man. It's a miracle.
No time to lose then. I need to get him out of here. Oh, by the way. Okay.
That's the last of it.
I killed Chairman Rockwell. Oh well. That was fine. You know, that's just fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. I just killed the chairman. Why? Because he looked at me funny. Should I do anything else here? No, I'm good. Alright, we have to go up again. I don't know why we had to talk to the chairman and what that was all about. I guess we were just having a little tiff for funsies, but I wanted to kill him. You guys understand.
All right, MSI.
Oh!
I'm not one for rousing speeches, but the captain needs our help.
Sanjia!
In there and
Sanja! Sanja! Yes! Yep.
Feeling jittery, are you?
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Hope you're right.
It's just so nice that the 3 people we've saved, or 2 colonies we saved, are helping us now. Everyone's going against the board. Oh. Oh.
Captain, you have an uncanny talent for complicating my life.
I know, right? I enjoy it.
Disrupted the balance of power.
Oh, pfft,
You've
you're fine.
upset the natural order of things. You've introduced uncertainty, and there is nothing I despise more than uncertainty.
Oh, I'm so sorry. But I don't care. It's over, Sophia. Stand
Afraid
down.
I can't do that. You have a flair for subtlety. If you'd worked for me, You would have been the greatest fixer Halcyon has ever seen.
Yeah, I'm good. I have
For
friends
all your talents,
and supporters.
you are the enemy of Halcyon, and therefore you are my enemy.
You're going to do your duty or die trying. Get it? Let's move along.
Dr. Wells is being held in my custody.
Yeah, I
His
know.
cooperation
He's right behind
would
you.
be invaluable, even if I have to beat it out of him. All that's left to do is put down this riot, arrest you, and then get on with the bloody business of saving this colony.
Yes, dear. I don't enjoy the thought of killing you. There's been enough violence already.
In that we are in agreement. An end to violence is precisely what I want.
Uh-huh.
An end to chaos.
Then stand
An
down.
end to senseless loss of life.
Step down.
The only obstacle standing in my way is you.
That's
I
nice.
take no pleasure in doing that.
That's nice.
I simply have no other option. Leaving you alive is too great a risk. Goodbye, Captain.
Okay. Do you as your psychopath?
If you insist. This prison is equipped with an automechanical warden.
Okay.
I've had it programmed to eliminate you on sight and rinse your remains down a drain.
Okay.
And don't worry. I will inform Dr. Wells that you died heroically or something.
Okay. Guessing the warden's down there. Oh, there he is. Hi, buddy. His name's R.A.M. Oh, we have to actually greet him. This is going to be fun. Welp. Just kill R.A.M. He'll be fine. Lol. I'm just staying in the doorway at this point. What does C do again? Oh. I'm just gonna stand here. It's fine. Everything's fine. Uh-oh. Oh, Jesus Christ! Yeah, I see that. Ah! Open! 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 Hack! I'm guessing that was supposed to do something helpful. Not very helpful right now. Run! There has to be another way. There has to be something I can do. Hack things? God damn it, no chamber key. You, die. Come on. This gun's awesome, it does lots of damage. Should be helpful for killing this thing. Oh wait, freeze time. Yes! Well, that was short-lived. Come on. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Lordy Jesus. Lordy, lordy. Why is it not reloading? Reload, goddammit! Come on. Awesome, but more. More pain. More pain must be inflicted. More pain must be inflicted. Okay. Reload again. Take them down, take them down, take them down, take them down, take them down. So it's just that guy now. Whew. Okay. And wait for him to come around the corner so we can destroy him. And quantum! It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. I am so glad I have collected so many medkits. Yes! Oh! Come on, guys. I have focused so much on medical stuff that I haven't really focused on, like, my companions. I feel so bad for them. But I have lots of meds. I have literally been lockpicking into every single thing just to get meds. Look at me go. Oh, this is nice. This is pretty. What was that? Sorry, I couldn't hear you. Did she say, why won't you just die? Well, there's many reasons why I won't just die, but Dr. Phineas.
You don't know how glad I am to see you.
I'm glad to see you alive.
Akande was a monster. Her death was much deserved and long overdue. And you lunatic, you broke into the board's own fortress just to rescue one doddering old man.
You're important.
You are absolutely out of your mind.
It's true.
I can't begin to thank you enough.
I really am out of my mind. But that's another topic. Are you alright? What did they do to you?
I'm alright, thanks to you. Akande wanted my cooperation. I'm quite sure she would have beaten it out of me if you hadn't arrived. You've broken the board's stranglehold on this colony, and you saved my life. But there's still so much we have yet to accomplish. You and I are going to have to work harder than ever to save Halcyon. I'm afraid the situation is far worse than any of us ever anticipated.
I'm sure it's going to be fine now that everyone's working together, you know?
I would like nothing more than to celebrate this victory.
Oh? Why can't we?
We have a serious problem on our hands. Earth has gone dark. We haven't received a single message in 3 years. There's been no communication, no signals, nothing. 2 years ago, the Earth's Directorate's frigate disappeared on their way back to Earth. We don't know what they discovered when they arrived, or if they arrived at all.
Hold on, Doc. Are you telling me the Earth went dark 3 years ago, and the board's just been covering this up?
Yep.
They've been incredibly effective at concealing the truth. Right now, the only people in the colony who know are standing in this room.
They haven't exactly been hands-on around here anyway. So there's one less rubber stamp to worry about.
Earth is humanity's home planet, Miss Fenhill. The psychological effects of losing our original home will be devastating. We're in serious trouble, my friend. Do you know what this means for Halcyon?
Meh.
Meh. Anymore.
You'll be fine.
We're entirely on our own.
We have a lot of work ahead of us, but we'd better get started.
Yes, we do. You've done a marvelous thing. You've succeeded where anyone else would have failed, including me. We must begin the revival process immediately, starting with the hopes of brightest minds, and then we're going to fix this damn colony, one problem at a time. We're going to need a leader, and I can't imagine a better person for the job than you. What do you say, old friend? Will you help us?
Somebody has to run this colony. I'm the only competent person left. You can count on me. I'll help you revive the other colonists.
When I revived you, I thought you were going to help me save this colony.
But the other way around?
I had our roles reversed, you see. You're the one who's going to save us all. I'm just the one who set you on your path. You're the best thing to ever happen to Halcyon. If you want to take it upon yourself to lead this colony, you have my support. We're not a colony any longer, are we? Our last connection to Earth has been severed, and so we have been set free. Our future is uncertain, and no one knows what tomorrow holds. Exciting, isn't it?
No, it's terrifying. I don't like uncertainty. Jesus. What?
The OSI teaches that everything in the universe happens according to the grand plan.
Okay.
But the stranger that arrived in Halcyon was an unplanned variable.
Aww, it's
From
me.
the moment he landed in Emerald Vale, his actions altered the course of history. The events on Tartarus brought about the end of the board's authority.
Aww.
But the board's mistakes would haunt the colony for decades to come. The damage they left behind would require the work of a generation to repair. Dr. Phineas Wells began reviving a handful of the Hope's colonists. Engineers, scientists, technicians, and intellectuals. They were among the brightest minds the Earth had ever sent out into the stars. The Hope scientists and engineers
Isn't it
woke up in a
wonderful?
colony descending
This is my
headlong
ending.
into total collapse.
This is my ending.
With no way to return to Earth, they had no choice but to band together and devote themselves to the cause of saving Halcyon. The people of Halcyon were nothing if not hardy.
Ooh.
In the absence of the board's authority, many of the colony's settlements banded together with a single purpose in mind.
Oh, it's true. They did all band together with me. It was really nice.
Especially hard in the
It
years
was
to
so
come.
like heartwarming.
Some towns dissolved by attrition and starvation, but most of them found a way to carry on. In the years to come, Halcyon was forced to reckon with its newfound freedom. The board was gone, and for better or worse, the colony was responsible for its own destiny. Between MSI's worker-centric policies and the iconoclast's manpower, Sanjar and Zora were able to rally many of the Terra 2 townships to their cause. MSI's workforce swelled, and the iconoclasts enjoyed a significant surge in their ranks.
Aww.
The board
Go
was too
Sanjar
distracted by infighting
and Zora.
and internal politics to stop MSI from becoming a powerful corporation and a refuge for townships that might have fallen through the cracks. Sublight Salvage adapted to the changes in Halcyon,
Yeah.
shifting their business model to suit the times. Their claims of legitimacy were scrutinized, but ultimately unquestioned. Lilia Hagen would continue to protect her family as ruthlessly as ever.
Oh.
Adelaide McDevitt replaced Reed Thompson as the leader of Edgewater.
Yay!
She and her followers transformed Edgewater in their
Yay!
image. Anyone loyal to Reed was pressured into leaving town.
Oh, that's a bit
And
harsh.
those who stayed behind adapted to her way of life. Adelaide transformed the old cannery into a new garden. The nearby Edgewater Cemetery provided a convenient source of
Oh
fertilizer.
God.
Under the leadership of Junlei Tennyson,
Junlei!
the groundbreaker held firm against corporate influence. The ship's mechanical stability gave Junlei the time to educate a promising generation of engineers schooled in her family's
This is
tradition.
wonderful. I like this
future of the
telling you how
groundbreaker
you've
looked
influenced the
promising.
world.
The rediscovery of the Hope
What you might not
and
have
the
seen.
abandonment of the lifetime employment program forced Byzantium to come to terms with some uncomfortable realities about the state of Halcyon. While Byzantines were reluctant to surrender the luxuries they'd grown accustomed to, the board's diminished authority gave them little choice in the matter. Nearly everyone had to learn to make do with less. Some even had to get jobs.
Oh, the shade.
Ellie savored her adventures on the Unreliable. Once they were done, she returned to life as usual, running missions of dubious legality, shunning respectable work, and living life to the fullest.
Aww.
She meant to reach out to her one-time captain, but she was always bad at keeping in touch.
That sounds like a...
Life in Halcyon was sobering for Felix Millstone.
Oh.
The grand revolution he dreamed of never came. There was no great awakening for the colony, no celebrations in the streets. There was only the hard, desperate work of trying to repair a broken colony. Felix never had a head for numbers,
Aww.
but if there was labor to be done, he was there to help. Eventually, Felix realized that the work of a revolution was done with two hands.
Aww.
After all he'd seen and heard adventuring with you, the vicar Maximilian de Soto renounced
Oh,
his
wow.
faith and joined the effort to rebuild the
Wow. I'm glad he
Ironically,
joined us, though.
He finally found the joy that had eluded him over the course of his life, and realized that perhaps he was always meant to be just a simple laborer after all. He quickly dismissed the idea.
Of
Though
course.
Parvati eventually grew comfortable aboard the Unreliable, she never quite came out of her shell. She seemed to prefer the company of Ada to the crew.
Oh, that's
And
pretty
she could
normal.
often be found neck-deep in cables and grease, telling Ada funny stories from her childhood.
Aww.
While the colony fell into chaos, she found an island of relative peace with Ada, and they formed an unusual bond. She decided to remain aboard the Unreliable permanently as its chief and sole engineer.
Aww.
As hard as she tried to drink them away, Nyoka's memories eventually
A lot of this does not seem very positive.
Traveling with the crew served as a constant reminder of the family she'd lost, and so she eventually returned to Monarch to get back to what she found most comfortable.
Being
The
alone.
deep end of a bottle and the far end of a trail. Few have seen her since, but travelers often swear they hear her.
I imagine if you did all those side quests, companion quests, they would be a bit more positive of an end.
Before his untimely death, Captain Alex Hawthorne had plans to restore and modify, for combat purposes, a sanitation and maintenance automechanical that he'd found in a state of disrepair in Emerald Vale's scrapyard. That unit remains broken down and forgotten in the Unreliable supply closet to this day.
So,
Mr. Clark was released from house arrest, and his contact with you gave him a sense of renewed purpose and vigor.
Aww.
Once it became clear that no help would be coming from Earth, he threw his considerable efforts and talents into helping Halcyon manage the crisis before it.
Well, that's good that he helped.
Dr. Phineas Wells,
I will say, I imagined because I didn't do the companion quests, theirs all ended a bit sadly.
And was able to
but,
forgive
you
the
know,
mistakes of his younger self
stuff
by
happens.
devoting his remaining years to
I'm
serving
trying to
the
help.
colony. Dr. Wells was able to revive many more scientists and engineers.
Sometimes we had to focus on the many and not the few.
Thanks to the additional batch of chemicals you stole from the ministry. Wells never forgot about the human lives that were lost in acquiring these chemicals. In the end, Dr. Wells was able to save every scientist and engineer aboard the Hope. Over the next decade, nearly all of the Hope's remaining colonists were successfully revived. Halcyon saw a period of rapid technological and scientific advancement. Breakthroughs in dietary supplements saved the colony from starvation. Geoengineering projects and social reforms began to change the structure and character of the colony. Dr. Wells laid the groundwork for the project to save the colony, but he would never live to see the fruits of his labor. He passed away a few years later. His work was carried on by the scientists and engineers he revived. Today, Halcyon has stabilized. The people of the colony work hard to adapt to their new circumstances. Nearby colonies send aid and supplies. Life will never be easy in Halcyon, but for the first time in its history, there exists a sense of real, genuine hope about the future.
Well, that's good.
And what about you?
Yeah.
The unplanned variable in the history
Me.
of Halcyon. Long after Wells passed away, you carried on his work with more energy, determination, and brilliance than he could ever muster.
Aww.
The years that followed were hard.
I tried.
But Halcyon survived by the efforts of the Hope's most promising colonists, the greatest of which was you. No one knows what's happened to Earth, and no one knows what the future has in store for Halcyon. All we know for certain is this. The name of the Unreliable and that of its intrepid captain will remain the subject of countless stories for years to come.
I hope so. It was beautiful. Well, guys, that was the end of the main storyline. That was a lot of end crediting, like cinematic stuff, but it does seem because I didn't do the companion stuff, the companions ended up not having the best lives, but everyone else did. That's what matters, except for the Brazilian Titan. They did not, because I kind of killed everything there. But, like, that wasn't my fault. I tried to do my best. However, I think we are going to try jumping into some of the DLCs and get them done. I've never played them, but I was really excited to see the DLCs. So, I'm hoping I can do them, especially the Murder Mystery one. I'm really excited about the Murder Mystery one. But we're going to jump in and do that. But that's the next episode. So, I'll see you again soon. And let's get on to some DLCs. See you soon. Well, well, well. Looks like we've come to the end of the episode. That's right, we've come to the end of this episode. But don't worry, there'll be heaps more. I'm so excited to get through this. I'm really excited to get to the end and finally figure out what happens at the end. I have not had that experience yet, which is a little weird, not knowing what's going to happen at the end of your video game. But really, I'm super excited to figure it out, and I hope you are too. So let's get to the next episode. Come on, let's go, let's go. Well, actually, you'll have to wait a week. I'm sorry, but they're a weekly thing. I'll see you next time, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with all your friends. Don't forget to eat spaghetti, and I'll see you next week. Goodbye, so long, farewell. Goodbye.